everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have an unboxing for you, and believe it or not, this is the first unboxing from my purchases from the latest AliExpress sale. Say hello to Lola the cat because she is awake as well and she might make another appearance. She seems to prefer unboxing to whip and chat. But anyone needs to have a preference, right? So I made 3 purchases during the latest sale on AliExpress, and this is from the Meian official store. It's quite a huge package, but there are 5 paintings in there, so yeah, not surprising. I bought them on the 28th of March. They shipped it out on the 3rd of April, and they arrived today on the 8th of April, which is amazing. I have never gotten anything that fast between shipment and receiving day. This is really wow. So anyway, they shipped it. I didn't pay anything extra for shipping, but they shipped it with EMS, which in their case, hey kitty, which in their case meant they shipped it via TNT, which was super fast. They shipped it out on the 3rd and it was in Germany on the 4th. And then they hit some issues on the 5th and it stayed the weekend in Cologne for whatever reason. Inspector Lola is taking a good look and then we are going to get into that. All right. Are you okay with it, kitty? Okay, let's check that side as well. See if there are any dangerous substances in there. Anything that triggers the cat. And I think we are actually good. Alright, let's move you over. So let's get into this. Oh wow. Very pink box. So, super squished box. There's actually a painting in there. Oh dear. And one very pink box already open. And another pink box, also open, tiny bit squished. Ooh. And a lot of trash bag, and I think what's a whole roll of tape. They really wanted to keep it secure. Okay, let's do this one first. And move the knife out of the way. I believe that this is the partial I bought. Yeah, it sure looks like it. Ooh. There's a lot of dust and dirt in there. So, tweezers. Already trying to poke out of here. Doesn't matter, we won't use it. Toolkit 103. Not sure if they packed all 3 toolkits in here or if they are actually all for this one painting. But we have a closed green tray, and I will admit I am strange. I love these. These are the only ones I keep. We have baggies. We have a drill pen with a 7-placer actually. These are the white ones with the very narrow opening for wax. And I don't know if I can show that, if the camera is going to pick that up. If I move it, I think you can see it. There is a little 7 on there. That means it's a 7-placer. And you can see actually the dirt on my fingers from this package. Small piece of wax. I think this might be the toolkits for all 3 of my paintings, because here are a lot more baggies in there, another 7-placer and labels. and a bigger piece of wax. It's also a dark green boat, which is a bit longer than these ones. Let's move that out of the way and open this up. And while we're at it, we are tearing the back. So, painting one more toolkit. Oh, and yet another variant of the green boat. This one is actually a bit wider than the rest. And we have a 3-placer on that one. Tape. Gotta love tape. This one is actually a painting I just bought because I was curious. And not so much because I really wanted to frame that and hang that up in my house. And I was curious about that because of these flower sequins, which I know from card making. And I was really curious how you're supposed to attach them, because obviously they are not sticky and they are also not sticky on the canvas here. The sticky part is here, but not here. So I have a feeling this is a bit of a mixture between beaded stitching, beaded embroidery, and diamond painting, which is actually interesting. So these are partials. The parts you diamond paint are the vase and the greens of the flowers, and then the flower sequins are supposed to go on here as the flower heads. There also are little pearls in here, the white ones here. And these drills are super, super, super sparkly. There are not many of them, quite obviously, because you don't drill much. I think there are actually ABs as well. Let me have a look if I can get into this bag. Yeah, there are actually... Oh, and they are all in a string. Never had that before. So we have several greens, and this one here... This one is an AB. Cool. These grays are all for the vase. And then we have a whole ton of these little pearls. And I love them. I've had them in partial crystal paintings or special diamond paintings I did before. But I can tell you these are really pain to pick up with a drill pen. I have to see how I'm going to deal with this amount. So, oh yeah, you are supposed to stitch them on. There is embroidery thread in there. Okay, interesting. But I guess I've been interested in beaded cross stitch anyway, so this is the same principle. We have purple flowers and we have green flowers. And I guess it's really easy to tell which are supposed to go where. This canvas is actually a real fabric canvas. It's real polyester and not your typical diamond painting canvas. So first time I'm going to work with something like this. And I am kind of looking forward to it. So let's get that at least somewhat in there. I'm not going to force you to sit through me struggling. Well, you already are, but not anymore than that. Okay, so this is the experiment. Then we have a regular diamond painting. Yep, even more toolkits. Another pair of these. I don't know about you, I don't keep them. Don't like them, don't keep them. 2 toolkits. So these guys really love to give you toolkits, it seems. And lots of baggies, which is absolutely fantastic. I love to get baggies because I keep my leftover diamonds in baggies. So always a good thing. And sorry about the crinkling, but there is nothing I can do to avoid that. So please bear with me. All right. It's a cat. If you know me, you are not surprised. I love paintings of cats. And this one actually has been on my wish list for quite some time. I am thinking about using some of the leftover electric diamonds I have from DIY Moon Shop to add a bit of a, probably a bit of a glow around the cat. Let's see. Anyway, this is pretty sticky. The glue reminds me of Diamond Shop actually. It's very thin. Symbols are very, very clear. There are no circles on that canvas, but I don't mind that. I know that some people don't like it because they think they don't know where to place their drills, but honestly, if you look at the print, you just put it in the colored square. That's where it's supposed to go, and that's where it fits. So you don't really need the circles. And the good thing with canvases that don't have circles is you won't in no way be able to see the circles around the drills in the end, because I've had quite a few round paintings where you could see the circles coming out around the drills once you were done, and that's really, really annoying because that's something you can't fix. Looking good. Quite happy with that. Oh, sorry for the big hat. I'm going to learn that one of these days. Drills. Some more crinkling, I'm sorry. So one thing you don't seem to get with Meian kits is an inventory sheet, which is a bit unfortunate, but again, I'm also not married to the inventory sheets. What you get are these packages with the print on the white background, which is very good because, for example, for dark colors like 939, you have never an issue to read the numbers, which is fantastic. So this painting is basically all blues. There's hardly any other color but blue in there. A bit of gray, some greenish blues, a couple of purple, like 210. There's actually no 310 in this painting. Yay. But there's of course a lot of dark blue. There are these 2 giant bags of 939. And then we have 920, which is a darkish blue, more 820, and the rest is a bit lighter. So yeah, I'm actually liking that a lot. There's supposed to be 30 colors in this. Good. Nothing to complain about so far. I also do like very much if shops have paintings with the clear cover. I know a lot of people don't like them, but my experience is that the clear cover canvases usually have the better glue as well, because it's not the double-sided tape that comes with the opaque cover, and there are less issues in these paintings with the glue than in others. There are usually no bubbles or puckers or rivers. The only thing you see is some impressions from the clear cover, like in these places where the clear cover is actually a bit wrinkled, you will see the wrinkle in the glue. But if you put the clear cover down flat, it will flatten out as well. And if you don't like the clear cover, you can always replace it with parchment paper. Just try it out first in a small place, because not every parchment paper comes off easily again. So I've heard for Americans that the Reynolds brand is pretty good. I don't really have a recommendation for any of the brands here in Germany. I am using a white parchment paper I got from Amazon, and I think that is actually coming from China, so it doesn't really have a brand name, but just try it out. I can say that my no-name brand baking paper didn't come off very easily, and I would not recommend it. So, painting number 2. Oh, maybe a few stats. This painting is, as you can see here, 40 by 54. It's obviously a full drill, and it did cost €11.46 before coupons. So this was the regular sale price, which I think was about €2 below the regular price. And then I had a whole bunch of coupons I could use on this order. The hydrangeas were supposed to be 38 by 67, but I believe that this is canvas size, not the size of the actual painting. Sorry, I forgot to measure that. I will add it in the description of the video what the actual size was. And the hydrangeas were 17.45 before coupons. So let's do something crazy and measure this painting real quick. So this is exactly 40. And it is 53.7, I would say. So 3 millimeters shy of 54. I would call that true to size. Alright. And the last one is the mother load. And it's heavy. Any more toolkits? I don't believe so. So this is actually a 3-piece. Every painting is supposed to be a 50 by 70, and it cost me €42.53 before coupons. So some more toolkits. Light green small boat, 7-placer, baggies, no labels. Dark green boat, loads of baggies, labels, another 7-placer. And the same for this one. One more pair of tweezers I'm not going to use. And then a heavy bag full of drills and canvas. And more crinkling. I'm sorry. Huh. Actually creative. So I got this because I wanted to do a bit more of an artsy painting. Because if you've already followed my Instagram, you know that I'm usually going for the comic stuff and the cute stuff, and I thought something else. Look at this bag of drills. Oh dear God. Something else would be nice this time around, which is why I bought a few more artsy pieces, and this is one of them. It's flower painting, and sorry, that was my head again. So it's a 3-piece with 2 of these flowers in these tall vases. You can see the second one here, but I'm going to show it properly. I'm not exactly sure what kind of flower they are, but I think that's not super important. And they are pretty big. So this is the whole painting. Meian also offers these in smaller sizes, and in the smaller sizes they are partials. You basically, if I remember correctly, do the vases and the flowers, and the background is printed. But I'm generally not really interested in partials, with very few exceptions. So I bought the full drill. I also wanted to buy the biggest size. Yep. Oh, sorry, you couldn't see that. So this is super sticky. And it is also very, very clear. This painting has dummy circles, but as you can see, they are very light, which is good. The clarity is the same for the whole canvas. I've had canvases where parts are pretty blurry, but not in this case. It's all clear. And you can see you have a giant key printed here on this side. It's really giant. I would say that's at least 50, maybe 45 centimeters. It's pretty big. Yeah, closer to 50 actually, 48. Yeah, so this is the first. Then, now we have to struggle because my table isn't that big. Then you have the middle panel, which is these big flower heads, and I just love the look of them. So I'm really looking forward to doing that. And the last panel, you already got a quick glimpse of that, is this one. And this might actually be, from the first look, my favorite of them, I believe. Let's check. There is another key on that side. Let's see if we can quickly compare the two without folding the canvas. Yeah, that's actually the same key. Well, I guess it has to be because the middle painting didn't have its own key. Ay, 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 ay. This is really giant. But it is looking good. I'm looking forward to this. I have a couple more artsy pieces coming in, and this is really something I'm looking forward to. Alright, and the first bag of drills I see in here is actually AB Diamonds. And that's another reason I picked this kit, because it has AB Diamonds. I'm quite sure it also has some special diamonds. Which is kind of surprising. For this kit, you get everything in Ziploc baggies instead of the plastic baggies. I would have liked to have that for the other paintings as well, quite honestly. Just to avoid trash. I mean, the partial is okay because you get one bag of drills for every color and it's just in a string, but you have seen the second bag for the second painting had multiple bags for the same color. That's just wasteful, but that's how it is most of the time. And then we have, we have dark blue AB Diamonds, and we have giant numbers on the bags. We have, oh, these are interesting. These are black with a very pinkish purple cover coating. I don't think that this is really AB. I think this is really going into pink specifically. Looking fantastic. And we have some pearls, which are probably my special diamonds. And I think these are all the special drills. Ooh, look at that. All right. One thing I noticed is there's no DMC code on these bags, but the DMC code was on the key, so not too bad. Also, the bags are in order. Some people I know really like that. 59. This is 61. Then I wonder. Ah, 60 is here. Okay. Let's put them back in order. And I'm not going to do inventory on camera this time. I'm really not. But I think this is really, yeah, I'm impressed, especially by the last one here. This is really awesome. I'm kind of surprised about this. Because quite honestly, yeah, that's a bit of overkill. But like I said, I like these green gloss trays, so I don't mind too much. Yeah. You will not run out of tools with this company, that's for sure. Anyway, first impression, I would say Meian official store, not bad. Give it a try. And if you like this, please leave me a thumbs up. Maybe consider subscribing and hitting the bell to be informed about my videos. And if you want to, you can leave me a comment with questions, suggestions, anything you'd like. I even take criticism, just please add some constructive criticism. Because no one can do anything with this was crap. You have to tell us why. And yeah, please come back soon. I have more in the pipeline. I have plans to do a show and tell of all my finished paintings, sometimes end of April probably, because I need a lot of time to shoot that, and I have a vacation coming up which should be perfect for that. But in the meantime, I will make sure to keep this channel live, mostly with Whip and Chats. So if you want to know more about me, if you like long and rambling videos, please come back. Until then, I say goodbye, the cat says goodbye, and have a nice day.